Welcome to the Spotlight podcast. Today, I'm joining with our guest, Mr. Giang Nguyen, co-founder of RMIT Digitally. Hello, Mr. Giang.
Hi, Linty. Hi guys. Great to meet you today. And really honored to join the podcast today from IB Global School. My name is Dan, and I'm the co-founder and general manager of RMIT Digitally, and I am also an alumni of RMIT University. And thank you for having me today.
Yes, it's very nice to have you here. So, according to my research, I guess you study professional communication at RMIT, not marketing. So, why did you choose to study marketing more and work in this field?
Right. And I actually studied professional communication, majoring in advertising.
Oh,
And so that is one of my first approach in marketing because advertising is one type of marketing. And since then, I had around 8 years of marketing in making media. And so I think studying at RMIT created a really strong fundamental for me. And since I was in RMIT, I did a lot of communication and marketing and media making related jobs. I was also a salesman, and a video editor, photographer, and a digital marketer. And I did digital marketing, which included social media, email marketing, and website management, and everything else. And I kind of got stuck in the loop of marketing. And I was keen on discovering more aspects of marketing, and I really like to implement them because there's always more every day. You gotta learn more things every day, and marketing just gives you the chance to experiment a lot of stuff. And I think it helps my brain to activate and to work every day, not just like be lazy. And yeah, that's why I like marketing more, and then I study more than that. And usually my study is really hands-on because I do marketing and I learn from that every day. So yeah, that's my story from communication to marketing.
well, I think that's wonderful. Just being creative every day is just a great thing.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I think a lot of people have a really vague sense of what marketing is.
Mhm.
Yeah. So can you please explain what marketing actually means?
Right. Well, actually, the term marketing is kind of mainstream. It has a lot of definitions around, and we see a lot of, experts talking about how they they see in marketing and how the perception. And I also have my definition. Um, and I don't think my definition can fit all categories. But I guess from my own experience, I can see marketing is actually a process of 4 steps. The first one, you identify the target audience or target customers. You know who to sell to. And the second step here is to create or produce the materials tailored to that audience or customer, right? And next, you use those materials to communicate with the target audience and deliver the message that you want them to know and to convince them to buy. It's not an easy job at all. But finally, if you can convince them, you exchange your service or products to them to satisfy them, and then gain some money and profit from that. Is after all, it's just a process like that, and so that process is used for making money and gaining profit, and you can see that if you have like a product or service, you cannot let it sit in the warehouse, right?
Yes.
You need to market it. You need to let other people know about it. Otherwise, you just have just a good product and be there. And so what marketing can do is to let people know about you and the product and then have the desire to buy it. And finally, they take actions to really buy it. For example, if you go to the market or supermarket, for example, you don't want candies at first, but marketing makes you do that. Marketing makes you want and need it because the packaging of that candy is really colorful, it's pretty, and it has like a selling point of eating this candy can make you smarter, things like that. And so you have the desire to buy it now, you just buy it. And one other thing about marketing is people talk about this a lot. So it's called marketing mix. It's 4 P's, and the P's here stand for products, price, place, and promotion. But now they even extended to 7 P's, which is products, price, place, promotion, people, process, and physical evidence. And these elements is for you as a marketer to pay attention to and to make sure that, okay, you use these elements to have to create a good marketing strategy. And so it is actually really theoretical based, but that's the same. I think it's the same start for all marketer to know more about marketing. Yep.
Yes, that's very nice. Well, you have to start from the theory. Can't just
Yeah.
go to
Yeah.
practice. You have to put a theory in JH first.
Yeah. Gotta have some lessons first. Then
Yes.
you do it.
Yes, all things start like that, not just marketing.
Right.
Well, do you encounter any difficulties when working in this industry?
Well, I think as myself working in digital marketing, which is one type of marketing, not offline marketing at all. So in digital marketing, what you're looking for, as always, is to look for who can buy your services, your customers. And so identifying your customers here are really difficult because everyone needs marketing. Everyone needs digital marketing right now. Everyone like needs all of the types of digital marketing, but they just don't know what to focus on. And we have been struggling with identifying new customers as an agency for ages. And so that's the most challenging issues right now with us. But then we overcame it because we found out our niche. So the niche here means that we narrow down our focuses. Right now at ROI Digitally, we mainly focus on selling website management and SEO services. SEO here is search engine optimization, where you work on websites and you work on search engines like Google, Yahoo, or Bing. So yeah, it helps the target audience or target customer identification stage easier because you know what to focus on and you know who can or will need it. And that's the first thing. The second thing here is, because, digital marketing depends a lot on tools, platforms, or software. Like us, if we don't have Facebook, we won't have a job. Or if we don't have Google, then it's not our job anymore, right? And if Facebook change their algorithm, or Google change their policies, we will need to catch up with that. We will need to update our implementation tactics, or you need to update anything that can affect our performance to help it up to the client's expectations. And so that's something that we found really difficult a recent day in our jobs. I think it's happening to all marketers. It's not just digital marketing agencies like us. Sometimes it affects the offline marketing channels as well. You don't see a lot of people use flyers this day, right? You just see digital posters, you see billboards, like digital billboards, right? And we don't use mails right now. We mostly use like emails, right? And so that's why I think digital marketers are really dependent on how the world changes and how it moves like on a daily basis. And I think it's a really fast-paced job, but it's really fun. It's like changing, it's different every day. And that's what I like about it.
So you like the changes in your job, the constant changes, fast pace?
Yeah. Yeah, I actually like repetition. But once the repetition is done, I master it. I don't like it anymore. I like changes. Changing to some new things to learn more things. I mean, you learn new things every day. And that's what about marketing.
I think it's wonderful to learn new things every day in anything you do.
Yeah, yeah.
Because if you do repetitive stuff, you're just a robot.
Yeah, right. And
And
now robots can replace you with a lot of things, so you shouldn't do that.
well, everyone has to become creative at some point, or they'll be replaced by robots.
Yeah.
So you say there's like a lot of things into marketing. So is there any like types of marketing
Mhm.
that we can pay attention to or follow if anyone want to do it as a career?
Yeah. Um, well, I think the marketing types definition here depends on how you divide the categories. So I myself divide marketing into two main categories, which is online marketing and offline marketing. So online marketing is actually digital marketing. Um, we work on social media, email marketing, website, SEO, search engine, and the other stuff like online advertising, like Google ads or Facebook ads. Um, and the other thing about um, offline marketing is you see it physical every day. Like you see it physically every day. It's like you see the events on the street, the flyers, billboards on the buildings, or you're attending a networking event in your school. That's it, offline marketing. So as long as it is physical and it has some kind of message to convince you to buy any product or service at the end of the journey, that is offline marketing. Yeah, so two types. And if you're, fond of discovering online marketings like social media or website or email marketing, or you're good with tools, just like that, you're good with tools. You can choose it as one um, aspect of your career, or if you like interacting with people physically, you like networking, you like talking to people, you like working on physical stuff that you can touch or hold. Offline marketing can be a go-to place for you, just like that. It's pretty simple, and I think I myself find it. I guess I find myself as an introvert a little bit of introvert, and that's why I like doing things online. I work from home. I do more stuff from home, and I do networking as well because you still need to find some businesses, right? You can't avoid that, but I just don't prefer it. Yeah, and that's why I do digital marketing mostly. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you just mentioned like I think it's a pretty important point.
Mhm.
If you don't have to be, I think a lot of people assume that you have to be social, not socially awkward, an extrovert to work in like social job, not just marketing, in all social
Yeah.
job, like yeah, government job, volunteers, thing like that. I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
this brings a big point that anyone who has the right skill set or
Yeah.
have passion in it can do this job.
Yeah. Exactly. It's not, well, it's actually a social norm. It's a stereotype, it's always like that. We always have assumption about um a field like marketing, but it's not totally true. It's not accurate. I think is mostly based on what you want at the end of the day. So if you want to do technical work, like you want to find reports, to 105 statistics and data on social media, and you can just have your laptop and sit there and work all day. But if you want, like, if you want to talk to others, um, learn about new things physically, then you can just do that. Even if you are an introvert, it's just makes you more exhausted than an extrovert. And then I think it matters just a part of it to do a job. So yeah, no matter you are an extrovert or introvert, if you like the job, you're gonna find a way to do it. That's it.
So
Yeah.
another big thing about choosing a career is the university you go to. Yes,
Yeah.
it's a really big thing here in Vietnam. You have to go to top university. So as an alumni of RMIT, do you think
Yeah.
university plays an important role in your current success?
Well, I think because we go to schools, we go to universities and college. Is I guess it's one big step in our youth. Um, I think absolutely yes. Universities can help us to have success. Just helping, just supporting, because mainly it's still us, right? And for me, universities play a big role in building the fundamental for me. The first thing here is to provide knowledge and skills for me. Um, because I learned stuff from university. I learned my advertising skills from that. And it is my first working environment actually to practice. Because back at RMIT, we do mostly our assignments are really practical. They're all hands-on experience. We get to create marketing campaigns or communication campaigns. We get to create visuals like designs or text or copy for the products or any services. And I even got some small jobs in the events as a photographer. So that's somewhere I practiced at first. And so I think as students in universities, you can also look at the chances of taking part-time jobs or internship jobs in your own university or any other companies while you're doing university, because that's when you practice all stuff you have learned or you have studied from the uni. And the second thing here is actually university is one way for you to build networking, to build your connections. Your friends who you know from the uni, they can be your client in the future. They can be your boss in the future, or even employees you never know. It's just unexpected, but it's really beneficial if you can build a network, a strong networking like that to prepare you for future career. And you can do that by, joining some clubs, joining the, I guess, departments in the university, just like what we're doing right now. You're doing a podcast for the school. You're joining some schools activities, right? It helps you to have some experience in everything, mostly everything like operation, marketing, HR, and things like that. So yeah, schools a department or schools events. So you get to know more about the people outside, the work outside, everything like the values outside that you can also create to be impactful, to be more impactful. So yeah, definitely universities play a really crucial role in my current success right now.
So we mentioned a lot of ways for you to for you to but for you to succeed. So can you sum it up, I guess, and plan out like a course for young people who want to follow this career?
Right. Well, I think the first step here to look at is try to start with hands-on experience. Means that try to find a job. Doesn't matter if it's a marketing job or it's just a media job like photography or videography or a customer service job. Doesn't matter. Just find a job first. And you're gonna see how the real work, the real world works. Because sometimes at school you just feel safe. You just feel this is all the theories that you have, and then you have no chance to practice it. So try to find a job. If if it's if it's ideal, then it's gonna be a marketing job where you have more perspectives in marketing and you have a good work environment that can allow you to master a repetitive task, to allow you to learn new things. That's it. So try to find a working environment for you first to gain experience, because in the first 4 to 5 years after high school, the best thing here is to gain as much experience as possible. Try to move yourself. Do not be fixed in 1 or 2 jobs first. You can try as many things as you want to find what you want at the end of the day. And then if you're aiming for a marketing job, don't be swayed by your major. For example, if you're doing business, you're doing like economics and finance major, and you want to start a job in marketing, that's fine. I guess that's a lot of stuff to begin with, but you can look at some basic courses in marketing first, based on what you want. So if you want to do offline marketing, you can find like event marketing, trade marketing, or creating uh, flyers, like designing jobs like that. Then if you want to do online marketing, you can find courses in social media, email marketing, online advertising. And I think one of my sources to go is LinkedIn Learning. Well, LinkedIn Learning is actually a paid platform, but if you're looking for a free platform, then you have Google Prime. I think Google Prime is not that popular actually. It's an app of Google that you can learn a piece of knowledge every day. It's really short. It's just like 1 or 2 courses from Google can help you. It can really help you to grasp an idea of what social media is, what branding is, what advertising is. So I highly recommend that. And another free source for marketing in general is a platform called HubSpot. So HubSpot, originally they are an email marketing tool, or CRM. So CRM is customer relation management tool, where you can send your emails to your clients and manage them through contact lists, things like that. So HubSpot gives a lot of marketing documents and how to do that. So you can start from that. And if you want to start marketing or learn or study marketing officially as one of your major, as one of your degree, try to find a school with that. Well, I think the schools with practical assignments are the best one to go. Not very sure in Vietnam right now what kind of school we can go to, because it's changing a lot. But I know that digital marketing is a trend currently, and the schools will be ready to take on more and update their knowledge every day, update their education system every day. So try to find a school which has some kind of good reputation from digital marketing first. And if that's not the case, you can find any school with digital marketing or marketing courses. That's fine. because you can always learn marketing while you do the job. It is just fine. If you don't study marketing at first, or you just come from nowhere and want to learn marketing, it's everywhere. Yeah. So yeah, it's like well, in summary, it's just like a timeline. In the first 4 to 5 years, try to find a marketing job or any job that puts you in a working environment. And if you want to learn or study marketing as an official degree, find a school that provides it with hands-on experience, with practical assignments, and you're good to go. Yeah.
You have to do a lot of practice.
Yeah, right.
No
It's all
experiment.
about doing. Yeah, it's all about doing. It's not just, you read you read a piece of document and then you understand it. No, never. It's you read it and then you do it and then you understand it.
I think no job you can like read the documents and then you understand it. There's no job in the world you can do that.
Yeah, it's especially like a practical job,
Yes,
like marketing,
definitely.
a technical job.
So we're almost at the end of the podcast.
Yeah.
Yes. So at the end, can you give some advice to those who are pursuing marketing and are also watching this podcast?
Okay. I think for me, you know, I've been in the situation of considering marketing, if marketing is one of my choices to be a career pathway, because we now have a lot of options. So I started with advertising and then I moved to marketing. I know some people, they move from um this sector to marketing. Like they move from hospital and tourism to marketing, or they move from business to marketing. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's just about discovering what you want. Um, I guess for me, marketing has a lot of potentials to grow, and I can grow in marketing in another way. And so that's why I guess marketing is my way to go. And you can try to do the same. I mean, we're still young. We're still having a lot of time to try and test. And so that's why my first advice here is to find a job. That's it. You find a job, you do a lot of jobs, you see how companies work, you see how people behave, and then you have different perspectives, different understandings of your work. And the second thing here is once you get the job done, you will reflect on what you have learned or reflect on the working environment that you're in. If the working environment cannot provide you with any more learning opportunities or cannot provide you with good conditions of trying new things, fine at it. Your working environment here means that the people who are working with you or studying with you, who can provide support for you, and it's just the working style and working culture. It's just like that. So if it's not supportive enough, find another. We still have a lot of time to do that. So don't worry. And the third thing here is if you don't have any uh, idea of where to go, find networking events, find anything external that can help you. Maybe strangers that you have never known, other than just your, friends or acquaintances or family members, because sometimes strangers can provide you with different opinions, thoughts on your own career. It's like they never knew about you. They cannot have assumption about you, right? And so that's why their advice sometimes are the purest, because they can be really objective about what you can gain. So it's just like you have some new things about yourself that you have never known. So maybe you're doing social media, right? For example, you're doing social media, but then I met you. I see that you have the potentials to do website developer. So that's one thing I tell you, and you can think more about that and see if you want to switch to the career. I mean, it's not always accurate, 100% accurate, but sometimes it provides you with new perspective. So yeah, that's my three advice. In summary, it's all about new things, all about new perspective and different opinions. That's it. Well, from my, I think around 8 years of experience, that's somewhat applied to my life and my career. So I can share today with you guys.
Well, we have quite a short time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only 30 minutes. Can definitely talk more. So the podcast, is this the end of the podcast? Thank you, Mr. Giang Nguyen, for being here today with us. I hope you have a nice day.